Hello and welcome to EG 1000, the first tutorial in drawing. In this tutorial, I'm going to guide you to draw the object with the given top view and front view, and I'm going to draw the isometric draw view of this object. Now I turn to my AutoCAD 2020, and this is academic versions. I have my isometric grid here, and I try to mimic what you can do on your paper. Firstly, I try to draw the base first. I draw a line this way, and I calculate that the distance I need to have is 34 and the width is 64. But please remember that you must draw parallelly to the axis. And here is a rectangle of the base. Now I need to draw a semicircle on this part. And if you click on circle and draw a circle, it doesn't work because the circle is in a normal grid line and we need to draw a circle in isometric. So I try to draw a rectangle box. Actually, it will be a square box in isometric grid line with the dimensions 64 by 64, which going to contain the circle we are going to draw. Now I use my line and draw from one vertex, from one corner to the middle point of the opposite edge. And I do the same to the opposite corner. Now I have a few points that I can draw an arc to draw the circle. So I try to draw an arc from this point to another point and keep going. Please have a look on the uploaded note on how to draw a circle in isometric grid. I don't need to draw on the other side because I need only a semicircle, so I delete the constructive line. I don't need the constructive line anymore. And now I'm going to draw a circle at the middle, and I do the same thing. So I try to draw a square box with the dimensions of 32 by 32. And from the corner I draw a line to the middle point of the opposite edge. Now I can get to center of the small circle for my isometric circle. And I draw an arc with this center and go from one point to another point. And I do it again. Remember that for the big circle, the center will be the corner. And I repeat it. Because I need a circle, so I need to draw 4 segments. And I now can erase the constructive lines. Now I need to draw the top of the base, so I'm going to draw 2 lines of tail each. And I do the same for the top of the base. In AutoCAD, to save up the time, I just copy them up by 12 millimeters. Now you need to connect these 2 faces of the base, so I start to snap with the quadrant and draw up. When you draw on your paper, just draw from the furthest point on the segment. You know, sometimes drawing on a computer is slower than drawing by hand. Now I need to make the hidden line, so I select the line I want and I change them to hidden line. When you draw on your paper, you just draw it as a dashed line from the beginning. But you know, sometimes it's not easy to know that this line will be a hidden line or not, so you can draw it as a solid line and then you can erase and redraw it as a dashed line. In fact, AutoCAD has many tools that help you to draw in isometric view very fast, but in this tutorial I'm guiding you how to do it as I do on paper. Now, the next step, I'm going to draw the one up and then a surface down, and I just use my line tool to draw with the calculated dimensions. So I draw up by 50 minus 12 will be 38. And this one I draw by 50. This is the outside of the one. And I can delete the line I don't need anymore. So I trim the unnecessary line. Now I'm going to draw the top surface. So I go this way by 28 by 2 will be 36. Go down by 50 and draw the one with a thickness of 12 millimeters. You need a good interpretation before you start drawing, so therefore you can save up a lot of time and you can avoid mistakes. So here I will go by 32. And I need to draw the bottom of the wall. And now I can select the hidden line and change the property. You can draw it a dashed line from the beginning. We will change the property of this one later. Now what I need to do is I'm going to draw a circle cut on the top. So I try to draw the square box that contains the circle first. The dimension of the box is 25 by 25. So half of it will be 12.5. And now I can draw the circle in the isometric view as I did before. So I draw the line from the corner to the opposite middle point. And after that I draw 4 segments with the centers is the corner or the intersection point I just drawn. And after that I can delete the constructive lines. Now I want to draw the bottom of this cut, so I select all of them and then copy down by 12. So on your paper you need to redo it again. You need to draw a rectangle at a distance of 12 millimeters and then you draw a new circle inside it. Now I can change the line I want to dash line and draw the line to connect the two faces of the cut. Here I break the segment into two parts because it has a tiny part that is visible. So I just break right there and change the rest to the hidden line. Actually, if this part is too small, you can just change it to hidden line because it will not be visible from your side. And now I cut this by half and change the part behind the detail to hidden line. And that is, it takes a bit time, but finally we can finish our detail. And in this tutorial I try to mimic what I do on paper. Thank you very much and see you next time.